Hey guys, it's Mario here. I'm in Valencia, Spain right now, and behind me what you see is called La Torre de Sorano. Pretty amazing historical place. It's like kind of the old gates of the city. Pretty beautiful place. As you guys know, I shot a lot of videos from Spain. I was actually in Sevilla for a couple of months. Currently I'm in Valencia. New gym, new people, new city, always exciting. And now I came out here to actually talk to you guys about what I would say is the biggest mistake that I made when it came to building muscle over the years that I've been training. So we know that to build muscle, we need to be in a caloric surplus, right? To optimize gains, we need to eat, we need to lift heavy, we need to improve our strength. And the problem is that a lot of people have that misconception that guys are lean all year round, and they believe that being lean by itself is simply making progress, which is really not true. And for those of you who have been following me for a couple of years, maybe through social media, you know that I'm not ripped all year round. Maybe I am leaner, you can see that my body fat fluctuates, but I'm rarely spending more than a couple of months in that sub 10% body fat level. And this is something that social media really wants to put a standard on this fitness thing, is that you should be lean and ripped all year round, 365 days of the year. You should wake up, you should be able to take selfies and do all these things, which kind of contradicts the fact that we're athletes, right? We're athletes, we're strength athletes, we're bodybuilders, and we're physique athletes. And our primary purpose isn't to get fucking shredded. Our primary purpose is to improve our strength level. It's to improve our skill. It's to improve our physique in the long run. And I see a lot of guys like being too lean too long, right? They're just lean all the fucking time, and they never give their body enough time to progress, to build new muscle mass. And that is a problem that I had, let's say in my second or third year of training. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to bulk, and I'm gonna try to increase my calories. I increase my calories a little bit, then I gain a little bit of fat, and I'm like, oh shit, time to cut again. Then I go into a cut, then oh shit, okay, I'm lean, let me try to bulk again. Oh shit, I need to cut again. And I'm continually cycling these two things without ever really committing to that muscle building phase. I never really committed to improving myself, and this held up my strength gains, my muscle gains. Everything was on a hold because I was at the effect of that mass media, that fitness media thing that was kind of demanding of me to be ripped all the time. And it's really not a good idea. If you're looking at the long run, you need to be in that caloric surplus to build muscle mass. And the longer you're spending time being that lean, being really ripped, the less time you have to build new muscle tissue and less time you have to make new strength gains. And the sole reason why I didn't make as much strength gains or like as much as muscle gains is simply because I didn't eat enough. I didn't allow myself to eat enough because I was paranoid and trying to maintain my lower body fat level all the fucking time. I didn't let my body get that proper environment where it can build muscle mass. And this is a mistake I see a lot of guys fucking make. And a good analogy I like to use for this, let's say imagine a soccer player. Let's take Cristiano Ronaldo as an example, who's an amazing athlete, an amazing player. So people see his body and yeah, he has a six-pack, he's pretty good looking. I mean, for most guys, that's kind of the life goal, to look like that. But you want to understand that his primary purpose is to score fucking goals, is to be fast, to be agile, to be like dominating the field. That's his skill. That's what he's mainly working on. His physique is a secondary, like his abs are like a consequence of him training hard, a consequence of him being a great athlete, being like probably one of the best soccer players of all time. I mean, surely one of the best soccer players of all time. And his main purpose is to score more goals. He would get kicked off the fucking team immediately if his goal was just to be ripped all the time and take fucking selfies. That's not his purpose. That's just some side thing he's doing. That's a secondary thing. And that's what you want to understand as well. As being an athlete, your primary thing is to really improve your strength level over time, build more muscle over time, improve. That is the goal. The goal is progression. The goal is not to look the same year around. And that is something that I see guys continually looking the same year to year. They never make any strength gains. They never really make progress. And it's kind of sad, you're just training, you're working, but you're always putting your body in that state where you're not building enough muscle, right? You're just not feeding your body enough, right? You're just not nourishing that body. And you can work as hard as you want, man, but if you don't feed that, like, it's not gonna work. And I see this mistake all the time. You know, guys like go on a holiday, maybe they don't train for a while, and they're like, oh shit, I gained some weight, then they add like 3-4 sessions of cardio in a week to cut that down. Instead, like, embrace the fact that it's okay to be less lean if it's necessary in order for you to build more muscle, because in the long run, you're gonna look better. And I really admire guys who have understood this concept and they kind of said, okay, I'm not gonna stay lean all year round. I'm gonna properly go through the phases. I'm gonna gain some fat, maybe it's fine. I'm still gonna progress in strength levels. I'm gonna gain a fuck ton of strength, and then I'm gonna cut down if necessary. And that is the proper way of doing things. And that's, as a natural, you have to commit to that. There's really no other way to progress. I mean, that's just the reality of things. Like, you can't stay lean, sub 10 or sub 8% body fat all the time and expect some kind of magical gains. It just doesn't work like that for most people, right? So really wanted to give this quick shout out to you guys and show you there's some crazy stuff happening here. Police like getting to arrest someone. It's fucking insane. Good to be in a new city. So quick video for you guys, a couple of tips on really committing to that bulk, committing to that lean gaining phase. And I did make a video on how to actually gain muscle without gaining too much fat, so I'm gonna link that video in the description below for you guys to check out. It's a really powerful video, so don't worry, being too lean is actually not progress. Being too lean too long is hindering your progress. Keep that in mind. Don't worry, don't let yourself fall into that fitness social conditioning thing where they're like demanding of you to be lean all the time. They're kind of putting that standard on you and you're falling into it, and it's a fucking trap, man, because it's gonna keep you looking the same every year. And I've been there, I've done that. It's annoying as fuck, and it's really like a pain in the ass when you train, when you put in the hard work, but you don't see the gains. And that's something I hope you guys realize. And let me know in the comments below if you resonated with this, if you find this very, very helpful. Shoot me a comment also as well, or any questions you have, just leave them below in the comments. As always, I personally read every one of those comments and I reply. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know a lot of you are sharing these videos. I know you guys are subscribing. The channel is growing super fucking fast. I want to thank everybody for the support. And as always, make sure to click that subscribe button, click that like button to support the channel. Make sure the video spreads out. Spreading the good word is always nice. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.